Hi all, happy Sunday. I know, I'm like a week late, and honestly, to tell you the truth, I have to do another one of these tomorrow to stay on course. So I guess you get me 2 times in 2 days, and then we'll be back to our schedule. I'm a little bit tired, going off my notes, as always, and I hope you all had a good week. It was fun. So we're going to talk about resilience and grit today. Bouncing back when life gets hard. Okay. I thought this was like a good little precursor to starting up again in the new year and with sports, etc. So let's be real here. Life doesn't always go as planned. We can plan and plan and plan, and sometimes it just doesn't go like that. You can study hard and you can still fail your test. You can try out for a team and you cannot make it. You can put yourself out there to people. You can get rejected, ignored, or laughed at. Those moments can feel pretty heavy, embarrassing, or discouraging. We've all had this happen to us, every one of us. But here's the truth. Setbacks don't define you. As I keep saying to you guys, how you respond to them does. So people can do things, and how you respond is where you can have the control in it. That's where the resilience and grit comes in. Let's talk a little bit more about resilience and grit. Resilience is your ability to bounce back when something knocks you down. So this could be small things, big things. Being resilient is a pretty important characteristic that you can develop. And then grit is your willingness to keep going even when things are hard, uncomfortable, or slow. So that means like when you're not getting cheered on, do you keep going? When things aren't going your way, do you keep going? So every successful person you admire, athletes, musicians, leaders, creators, has failed more times than they can count. We've all failed. I've failed so many times. What separates it isn't the talent or the luck. It's that they didn't ever quit. They don't ever stop. So when we say don't stop or don't quit or keep going, that's kind of what we mean. So instead of asking, why did this happen to me? Resilient people will often say, what can I learn from this? Like, what in any bad situation, like what did I get from this? Why did this happen to me? And what can I do about it next time? Or how can I grow from it? Like any good or bad situation. So that's just some way we can tackle it. Challenges aren't signs that you're not good enough. Okay, you got to understand that, you guys. Challenges aren't signs that you're not good enough. Okay, they're just proof that you're growing. Okay, all of us, myself included. So when I'm challenged, sometimes challenges can feel like, oh man, I have the worst of luck, or oh, I'm not getting the best foot in life, or oh, I used to think when I was growing up, my friends had things and I didn't ever have anything that I thought I needed or whatever. And I used to say, oh, poor me sometimes, because they would be doing XYZ or they had XYZ. But, that's wasn't anything to do with me. It was just how it was. But now when I'm an adult, I love that my life was like that. So because I appreciate things that aren't materialistic, I would say. I appreciate more of the things that money can't buy. So I think that's important to remember as we're growing up. And then another analogy they said was, think about lifting weights. Muscles don't get stronger with resistance. I should say this again. Sorry, I'm tired. They said, think about lifting weights. Muscles don't get stronger without resistance. So your character works the same way, right? You need some resistance to grow stronger. Also wanted to talk to you guys. I made a little list about ways that you can build your resilience and your grit. Number one would be to change the story in your head, okay? So when you mess up, don't say, I'm bad at this. Say, I'm still learning how to do this, okay? That small shift can keep you moving forward, right? So we could be skiing this weekend or I'll just say ice skating. We could be ice skating this weekend and I could say, I'm bad at this. No, I'm still learning. Or skiing, we could say, I'm bad at this. No, you're still learning because like next time it'll be different. Okay. So that small shift can keep you moving forward when you say, I'm still learning. Number 2 would be to take small steps instead of giving up. Okay. I talked to you about this before. I think you guys all understand because I've heard each of you reference small steps. You don't have to fix everything at once. You don't. You do the right next thing, one assignment, one practice, one conversation at a time. Okay? Small steps make big progress and big movement. Okay? Number 3, feel the disappointment, but you don't want to live there, okay? It's okay to be upset. We're all upset at times, right? We don't get our way. We don't have something happen the way we think it should. It's not okay to let one moment decide your future. Set a time to feel it, and then what? Get back up. Get back up and go do the things, okay? Get back up and go do the things. You didn't make the team. You didn't make the cut. You didn't make, a certain squad you want. Well, then get up and go do it the next time, and keep trying because trying is never going to fail you. We're at 6 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. This is going to be long. Number 4, ask for help, okay? Resilient people are never alone, and they aren't alone. They talk to coaches, teachers, friends, parents. Asking for help is not weakness. Just get that in your head right now. Everybody has to ask for help. I ask for help. Sometimes we all need help. Yes, true. I need help often. Number 5, remember your why. Yeah. And we'll talk about this more. I think the why subject is a good subject to keep talking about. When quitting feels easier, remind yourself why you started. Why are you doing this? Your goals matter even when progress is slow. So I'm really big on setting goals. I'm really big at having goals and also really big on checking into your goals. Like, check in a month or two. When you write a little list of goals, I know a couple of you did, then check in a month or two and be like, hey, am I doing this still? Like, am I working on this? So I think that's another thing we'll probably talk about in a couple months is like checking in and reevaluating where our goals are and where we are. And if we're not feeling like we're meeting a goal, and I'm going a little off tangent, then maybe, just maybe, we need to create micro steps to get to the goal, okay? So if your goal is to live a little more or have fun or, whatever it is, I'm kind of using my own and maybe somebody else's, then if you're not meeting those, then maybe make like mini goals. Like, I don't know, maybe for me, it's like, I'm going to every day spend 10 minutes doing something I want to do, not anybody else's, what I want to do. Or maybe I'm going to make an outing every week that I can look forward to. I don't know, those kind of things. So I think that goals, even if they're slow, matter. Let me see where else I got. Okay, wrapping up. We're at 9 minutes. Sorry, guys. It is YouTube, though, so it could go forever. Just saying. Resilience doesn't mean life gets easier. It means you get stronger. Every challenge you face is preparing you for something greater. If you choose not to give up, you have to choose not to give up. You guys are capable of more than you think. And every time you stand back up, you're proving it. So every time you get back up, you're proving that you're capable, okay? That you're proving that you're not going to stop, that you're not going to give up. Yeah, that will never fail you. So I did a little reflection questions. Like I said, you never have to answer them, but I just want you to think about them at least. If you want to answer them, that's fabulous. Number 1, what is one challenge you're facing right now, and what lesson could it be teaching you? Think about it. What's one challenge you're facing right now, and what's one lesson it's teaching you? Personal or sports or school or anything like that. Number 2, when things get hard, what is one specific action that you can take instead of quitting? Okay? When things get hard, what is one specific action you can take instead of quitting? It can be as simple as I tell myself I'm going to do it again, whatever it is. So I think that is wrapped up for resilience and grit. I think those are 2 important characteristics that you can always carry into sports, into life, into school. I think it goes along with your goals very closely. And happy Sunday, guys. Love you all. We'll see you tomorrow for another talk. Bye.